Emma Robinson, and Dean McMullen attend the same high school. They couldn't be more different. Emma is beautiful and popular, while Dean is a loner and often sarcastic. A school trip to Trinidad is organized so that the students can help the local community. The class arrives at the island and head out to a carnival party on a boat. At one point, the boat is stopped by the police in a surprise raid. Emma is accidentally knocked overboard. Dean jumps into the water and rescues her. However, bad weather means they need to take shelter under a tarpaulin. The next morning, they find themselves adrift in the middle of the sea. They locate an island and are able to paddle to safety. But this is just the beginning of their adventure. Dean and Emma arrive on the island, avoiding dangerous rocks, and landing on the beach exhausted. They start wandering around in a hope to find a hotel or resort, leaving the boat drifting ashore. Walking all day through the forest on the island, they reach complete another end without finding any help. Unhappy with this, they come back to find that the outgoing tide has washed away their boat, and only one flare gun is left, with 2 bullets. They build a rough shelter with a campfire on the shore, again wishing that someone would come finding them. On another side, both Dean and Emma's parents, with the help of the police, are trying to find them, but they couldn't locate them, even searching again and again through helicopter. Finally, after a month, their parents and all of their friends leave the hope of Emma and Dean coming back alive, thinking they are dead already. The days passes by on the island, with Emma and Dean eating fruits from the forest and staying together under a shelter. Through this, Emma and Dean befriends with each other, and Dean tells her that he stays quiet at the school because he thinks that nobody neither acknowledges him nor notices him. He and his father stay alone at home since his mother died some years back. Emma discovers the other side of Dean, which is fun and adventurous. After nearly a month, they hear the sound of a tourist helicopter passing by the island. Excited with this, they run towards the shore and do everything possible to grab the attention. They could not locate their flare gun, which is stolen by a capuchin on a tree, and due to this, they miss the chance. Emma gets angry and frustrated, thinking that they would never be able to reach home. Dean tries to soothe her, which ends as they both give in to their growing intimate feelings by having sexual relations. The morning after their sexual encounter, Emma finds Dean digging a grave for a human skeleton they found. When questioned, he eventually admits he was hoping for closure over his mother's death, suffering remorse for unintentionally causing her deadly accident. Their parents thinking they are dead, and Emma and Dean having fun on the island, the schedule goes such a way for almost 100 days. After which, finally one day, another helicopter passes by, and this time using the flare gun, which the capuchin returned. They grab the attention and are returned home. But in the middle of all attention given to Emma, because of her popularity, Dean is left alone. He tries to speak to her, but she couldn't because of the crowd, although it looks like Emma herself does not want to talk to him. The one person who is grateful that Dean has returned home is his father, and their relationship is repaired. But Dean starts to realize that even Emma seems to want to revert to who she was before their time on the island. When Dean visits Emma one night, appearing at the bedroom window, she spurns his attempt to kiss her. Even though she invites him to a party being held by their parents to celebrate their return, Dean decides that the summer is over before he leaves the window. He does attend the party and becomes more convinced of his assessment when, rather spend time with him, Emma stays in a conversation with her friends. Emma's younger sister, Stacy, remarks to him that Emma has become even more popular since her return, and Dean decides he no longer has a place in Emma's world. He avoids her when they return to school, although their eyes still occasionally meet the way they used to, even before their experience on the island. Dean readjusts to his role as an outcast, and although he starts getting into trouble again, he also starts taking his schoolwork seriously and studying at home. From another point of view, Emma finds herself dissatisfied with the return to everyday life. While in the process of shedding old timetables and purging her wardrobe of clothes that now seem to belong to someone else, she is approached by Stacy, who admits her resentment at having to live in her shadow again after 3 months of having her parents' attention. Emma praises Stacy, expressing regret for the neglect she has experienced, and invites her to be her prom date. There comes the prom night, where everyone has a date, but Emma attends with Stacy, wearing a beautiful cream dress. Although Dean has no intention of going, his father asks him if he wants to go to the prom night in his father's tuxedo. Dean decides to go to Emma. Emma finds him standing outside the prom venue, in the rain, and goes to him. Her beautiful cream dress is soaked, and her styled hair is ruined by the rain, but she doesn't care. They clear their differences as they kiss passionately and dance together. The movie ends when Emma says to Dean, "We are pouring." And Dean replies, "We've been through worse." Subscribe to my channel for the ultimate movie recap experience. Don't miss out on the fun. Hit that subscribe button and become a part of our ever-growing community of film fanatics. Let's explore the world of movies together.